Okay, cool. You know, Jason's had a little bit of a moment because we told him it was pending and no one had told him, so we just had to calm him a bit. He seems okay now. I think we got it. Timing like my next program.
Safe. Yeah, it's very super close.
Yeah, can you show me the spark advance whilst it's running?
Yeah, so it's running right now. That's the spark advance.
Yeah, it's saying 0, right?
Yeah, it's saying 0.
Yeah, something's not right.
This exercise is about verifying that what the ECU thinks is TDC is actually TDC.
Yeah.
Because you're chasing gremlins in the tune. We've already spoken about, I think we've spoken about the IAT, which was giving false readings.
So that's been fixed.
So the baseline was...
So old Tuny in Melbourne's made a project out of this disaster and got...
That's a bit harsh.
Well, I don't think any other decent tuner would be able to cause anything less. So the disaster was air intake temp was incorrect. The other one we've changed is the coolant temp. Around there. So we've already done that. So that's a Bosch style coolant temp sensor. I had to wire that in. This was a plug and play, but I had to mount it correctly. So that's all been done. The lambda circuit on the AO2 sensor. That's right, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, on the wideband. Yeah.
On the wideband. So that wanted a signal. So we found the wire was in the wrong spot. So we moved it to the correct spot. But because this wiring is uninsulated, single strand, just running directly from another unit inside the car, and we're also concerned there might be a voltage, an earth issue between the two as well. So we fixed all of that.
So yes.
And then the tuner looked at him down in Melbourne, looked at the tune, and he said, yeah, it looks like there's been some weird nonsense going on with the timing, the individual timings, and then he's still not happy, so he's asked whether we can slap a tune in that locks top dead center, and we've got to verify that the timing light is at top dead center. So we have to mechanically set top dead center. Then once we've mechanically set it, we then dynamically check it with the correct tune. That is the correct way to describe it.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're trying to tune a motor and it's got bad information, it's going to be making bad decisions.
That's right.
So it's an uphill slog. The TDC indicators.
Oh, hang on, it's upside down, Miss Jane. Start again.
Yeah,
makes more sense.
Want to make a product enhancement, prevent that from happening.
Better get my pen. All right, start the turning, boss. So it's gone up.
Just a quarter at a time?
Yeah, just whatever you can work with until we tell you to slow down. Okay. Slow down.
Okay.
A little bit more. Down. That's it. Stop about there.
Yep.
That there is our mark. So that's about BDC. Or bottom dead centre. Okay, turn it around again.
Keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Yep, nailed it. That was perfect. BDC.
And oh, what's happened there? No, he went right past it. Don't worry, go around again. This way.
All right, do you get a on ready? Yeah.
Now stop. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear the whistle?
Yeah, the whistle, yeah.
Yeah, so that tells us that it's on top dead center. So both your valves are closed, so it's
Yeah.
whistling.
Yeah.
It can't whistle anywhere else.
Up through the plug.
Up through the plug. So it's very, very slowly. A little bit more. Stop around there.
Yep.
Don't go any further yet.
Won't.
Now I get some light down in there. Come in, cut myself on the aluminium. Alright, now I just want you to keep going clockwise ever so slowly. There. Hear that?
Yep.
You're locked.
Yeah.
That's TDC.
Yeah.
On cylinder number 1 on F4R.
Yep.
Okay, now that we've done that, we need to make some marks on our timing. So down in there, so that we can compare these timing marks. Out with the yellow pen again. Ross, that's the timing. The unofficial timing mark for a Renault F4R is located 2 yellow dots with a black stripe on them. So around here, under there,
Oh, right. Okay.
just
yeah.
in there.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Got to come around more.
Yeah,
Yeah, gotcha.
got me?
Yep.
Right. So that's the. So now all we have to do is remember to take everything out.
So the procedure now is take out the locking pin, put the plug back in.
That's finished. We've got our mark.
We've got the mark, yep.
This is the mark. So that's,
So then we're going to run it.
we're going to run it. We just verify everything's working, and then we're going to change the tune inside the car. So
Yep.
we're going to reflash the ECU. Let me put this back in.
But there's no way we can rotate this motor and let the ECU tell us where it thinks top dead center is, so we won't know if
No,
it,
it's got to be running.
yeah.
So,
So with the
generates a
with the
signal.
timing light,
With
you'll,
the timing light, if the timing light fires, once we put the appropriate tune in it,
yeah,
the timing light fires.
should line up that yellow line.
Spot on.
Yeah.
If it's spot on, if it's out, we'll have a picture and we can compare it to that picture you took.
Yep.
So I'll be using the timing light, and then you'll have to try and take a picture.
Yep.
It's not going to be the easiest, but it'll show, at least it'll show tune how far out
Yep.
the timing is, or
Mm.
alternatively, it'll verify
Mm.
that there is no timing discrepancy.
Mm.
We're looking for a discrepancy ultimately.
Mm.
We believe there could be one, but we can prove it this way. We'll prove that
And,
there is a
and
discrepancy.
if there was, how would you fix it?
Well, that's tune's problem.
That's a tuner's problem.
Okay. So we now have the emission lead running to the spark plug.
Yeah.
Now what I have to do is make that. This is an old coil pack.
Yep.
I didn't want to damage a new one.
Yeah.
Try and make it want to engage nicely. That. This is where we're going to do some crushing.
Maybe it's not. So what are you doing here, Luke? What's this to do? You're
So this is a coil pack
Yep.
extension lead.
Yep.
If
Yep,
you can
yep,
imagine
yep,
such
yep,
a stupid
yep,
concept,
yep, I
that's
understand.
what I've just built.
Yep.
So, what we're going to be able to do,
Yeah.
if this works, the
Yeah.
first test is started up,
Yep.
and then while it's running,
Yeah.
on positive supply, should be behind this thing, but look like a negative because they haven't put any black around it. Arrow's the wrong way. Let's inductive pickup the right way. Alright, let's see whether she starts with the new
Yep.
plugs in it. Hey, we got light. Yep, we have success. Just lift your RPM to 1500. Yep, that's advanced.
Spark Advance is zeroed out.
Yeah, well,
So
I'm
it
telling
didn't
you,
change. Yeah.
No, Spark Advance is 5 degrees.
Yes.
Actual.
I know. And so it should be representing that here.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it should say
tell me-
positive Spark Advance.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. So this is advanced. Luke estimates Spark Advance
Yeah.
at 0
So what does that mean?
Well, it means that when Tune's trying to work remotely, looking at his files and looking at his numbers, he's, turn it off, mate. Yeah, turn it off, mate. When he's looking at his numbers might be saying that it's 13 degrees advanced.
Yeah,
but there's an extra 5.
There's
before
5
it starts counting to 13.
in the mechanical timing. There's an extra 5.
Yeah, so it's at 18 degrees advanced.
Okay.
And this is part of his concern to me. His initial concerns was, he said something to me and he thought he didn't like the way the temps were.
Yeah.
And he looked at the fuel and the temp and he was concerned that this problem existed. And then he obviously did some retarding and thought the only other problem that could be is that they haven't properly dialed in the top dead center on the ECU. It was all
right,
worth it.
okay,
This
so-
is worth it.
So does that mean, okay, so just means they never calibrated the ECU right. It doesn't mean the timing's out on the engine, right?
No, it does, because
Yeah.
if... Okay.
No,
so-
but Jason's saying like the
Yeah.
timing belt, the mechanical timing.
No, the
Yeah.
mechanical timing's fine.
Is perfect.
Yeah.
Someone might argue, oh no,
Yeah.
we haven't done it right.
Yeah.
They might argue that.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to do that to the absolute
Yeah.
tiniest amount, if you wanted, you would put a dial indicator down that tube
Yeah.
and you would run it, and I've got a dial indicator and I could get that and do that, but I don't need to because our friends at Renault put that lock in the crank, so they
Yeah.
don't want us setting up timing wrong. So
Yeah.
we use the correct factory locking pin and locking location. We double checked we were on top dead center. We heard the whistle come up. We know we were right.
Yeah.
And then we made those 2 special marks on the crank, the yellow and the black pen.
So will this tune reset where TDC is by the estimated 5 degrees?
Well, what we're going to do is there's a process to do it.
Right.
So
Okay.
what we need to know is how to
Yep.
set top dead center.
Okay.
on
So we're not
this
just going to factor every tuning parameter
No.
based on its
No.
out by 5%.
No,
We're going to reset it.
We basically want to get that down to the as spot on as we can. All right, mate. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So we'll wait for that other file to come through. We'll talk to you in about 20 minutes. All right. Go to them. All right. That was Tune. So he's just said that he got our data. He hasn't been back at his PC yet. What his next plan of attack is, because our suspicion is it's 5 degrees advanced from top dead center, he's actually going to write a negative 5 degree file for us. So it's just one adjustment. He'll email that file through, we'll load that in, and then we'll do the timing light test again and see whether it is spot on the top dead center, and then he'll know.
Okay. We are good to go.
Tunes uploaded.
Yep.
All right.
Starter up.
Now come around here, let's play check the time, check what the time goes. Okay, so this has got it now about 12 degrees. What do you got? Right, can you move it back? I reckon it could be worse.
You want to get that on the phone and send it through to Tune?
I'm just going to tell him. Yep, still advanced slightly, but not as much.
Yeah, that's much closer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'd say that's on the money.
No, I'm going to say it's not.
Well, how much?
Another degree or so.
Oh, degree, yeah.
No, I'd say more.
Oh,
Jace.
Yeah, probably a degree.
No, Jace, can you jump out and take a photo of this? And then we're going to compare it to that last photo you took.
Yeah.
It's closer now. It's almost on the money.
Is this one for tuning?
Yeah, it's for everybody. Like for reference, tuning, whatever you want.
Okay, let's take a photo of this.
Good photo.
Show it?
Do it again.
Nah, yeah, we're good. It's about getting that right.
Taking a photo.
Yeah. So I was just saying, it's much closer now.
It's closer than
Yeah,
it
yeah.
needs to go back 4.
Yeah. How much you reckon?
If he's gone 5,
Yeah.
I reckon I'd go another 4 at least. I'm
Really?
only guessing here. Yeah. My mechanical, you agree my mechanical TDs, no one's, like Mark and I have done this, I've used the right length tool, I had my magic stick down the top of the... Okay, cool. You know, Jason's had a little bit of a moment because we told him it was pending and no one had told him, so it's just had to calm him a bit. He seems okay now. He's loaded it and then he's firing it up. So, yeah, so how much do you think it was? What's the number?
Okay, I'm ready when
Alright,
they are.
we're ready.
I think we've got it. Timing like my neck both together.
Don't say that. Yeah, it's very super close. It's still not there, right?
Something weird now.
Well, no, it's still not there, eh? But it's. Do you think it's closer or? Yeah, it's closer.
Hang on, let me just, you hold that, Ross. Hang on, we're just going to do something. So you hold that. Hang on. What happened?
No, it's the same. It's right on the top of that yellow.
Man,
Yeah, g'day, man.
this is the latest map I sent you, right?
Yeah. So, do you want to look at the dashboard here?
Yeah, can you show me the spark advance whilst it's running?
Yeah. So it's running right now. That's the spark advance.
Yeah, it's saying 0, right?
Yeah, it's saying 0.
Yeah, something's not right. Should be going at 10.
Yeah, right.
Can you go to the, can you go back to the page? Yeah, so go to the, just go to the space, there's a folder called base mapping.
Yep. Calibration base mapping. Yep.
Yeah, so now open under that,
Main spark
open
advance.
main spark advance.
Yep.
Just read out, can you just, yeah, zoom, can you, what does that say, negative 10, negative 10, negative 10, right?
Correct. Yep. -10, -10, -10.
And it's, what is it currently idling at?
It is idling at about. Let me go back to the other general gate. Oh, wait a minute. Engine speed is 1470 RPM.
Yeah, 14, yeah, so it should be highlighting a block that's saying negative 10, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, can you open up the gauges? There's a bunch of gauges. I think, remember setup, sensor setup. There's one that is like, under gauges, there should be one called ignition gauges.
Yeah, ignition gauges. Yep.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yep. I got it open now.
I can't really see that. Are
That's
there
right.
any of are there any offsets in there that are not 0?
Yes. Base spark advance is 60 plus 60.
What?
Base spark advance is 60.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
60 or 6.0? Where is it?
Yeah, 60.
Is there any other ones in there?
Yeah, that offset thing's right off the scale.
Odd. That doesn't make sense. Are the other ones 0? The
Yes, it is. Air temp offset is 0 degrees.
Why is base spark advance is 60, as in 60?
Yeah, 60. Yep, it's all the way rounded as the highest number on the gauge. The gauge only goes to 60.
I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. When you rev it past 2000, just slowly rev it up past 2000 RPM. What does it go? Does that spark advance change?
Oh, it doesn't want to go up. Oh.
No, maybe it doesn't go up.
Yeah.
Because it's not getting enough spark.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I think there's a software bug or something in this. This makes no sense to me at all.
Alright, so what do you say? We put the idle adjustment tune in, and what if we put the idle adjustment tune in, the one, the tune file, what was that called though?
It's actually just called idle adjustment.
Idle adjust. So we put that in, roughly what should the timing be, do you think, ideally?
Hey, one more thing. Can you go to, there's a folder called sensor setup. Do you see sensor setup?
Yeah, just a second. Yeah, sensor setup. Yep.
Yep. Can you go to digital input setup?
Oh yeah, digital input setup. Yep. Opening it up now. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, what does the crank sensor synchronization say?
Crank sensor synchronization. Crank cam sensor synchronized. Okay.
Wait, hang on. What does it say?
It says crank cam.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Synchronized. Okay.
Okay. Weird. Is there something there called crank sensor offset?
Crank sensor. Yeah, crank sensor offset is 0 degrees.
Yeah, that's it.
If you put -5 there,
Yep.
and when you press enter, does the note of your engine change? Like
Okay.
does it
Yep.
slow down?
Let me 5.
Sped up.
Yeah, sped up.
We'll put in pos 5 and see what happens. Let me go and check. Let me go and hit the timing light tune.
Yeah. Did it make a difference?
Hang on. Yeah. Alright, so hang on guys, hang on. So it's well, I thought it was advancing, but that -5 is actually retarded. So maybe I'm giving you everything backwards. So go.
I can barely hear you guys, by the way.
Sorry, yeah.
If it's on the car, can you take it off Bluetooth? Because
Yeah,
the
yes.
microphone in the
I'm
car is
asking.
not sorted.
Yep. Okay, let me just a second. It will. So.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Okay, dude. So maybe I've gone the wrong way. Because when we put -5 in, it moved to what I would call -10. Advanced 10. So can we put pos 5 into this offset? Yeah. Yeah, I'll just put you on speaker again. There you go. Just turn him up, mate. Sorry, dude.
Sorry, yep, go. So +5? Yep. Okay, that came down.
Yep. Go +6. Is that done?
Wait up. Yep. Oh yeah, calibration, main spark advance. Yep. Opening it up now.
Yeah, do you see all the points? There's like between 500
Yep, they're all at -10. Yep,
Yeah, change that to -5.
all of them.
Yeah, just change them all to -5.
Okay.
To zero, to zero, zero, zero.
Oh, 0. So, yep. Okay. Just in that 0 TPS band, right?
You can do 0 and 0.4, yes. As long as you're not touching your throttle, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. 0 all the way up to 2,000. Did you say, Tune?
Yeah, just to be sure.
Okay.
So it's just a bit changes a bit.
0. One thing you should note, at 0.4 TPS, they're at 2,000. They're all -5. The rest of them all -10.
Yeah, just change the negative, change them all to 2,000 to 0.
Yep, they're all 0. Can you see that now?
And you will do the road beneath it as well.
The road beneath it. Yep. Okay. So.
0.4, 0.4.
Yep. Yep. Okay. I'll go 0, 0, 0, 0,
Cleaned out a bit better.
Yeah, cleaned
0,
out.
0. Yep.
Getting
Done.
to, like within the degree.
Yeah.
So just go back to your, now, further to doing that, go to your spark advanced gauges and tell me what they're saying. It should say 0 degrees.
Spark advance.
Right.
Okay.
So-
So this is as close as we've been to that. Look at that.
Yeah, that's spot on. That's spot on.
That's 0. Digital input setup. Where's that one? Oh yeah, digital input sensors. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Crank sensor offset to 10 degrees. 10. Enter. Yeah. Engine speed dropped. Okay. Crank sensor offset to 12. Yep. And enter. Yep. Okay. And what? Check it again. Okay. Check the timing.
It's actually gone too far past it now. Fly shift more. Whatever you did, do that again. So if you just went 1, go another 1. If you went 2, go another 2. You went halfway.
Okay. So I'll go to 8.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That's
Okay.
the number.
Yep. That's 8. Yeah,
That's the
Luke
number I
reckons
want.
The number's 8. Yep.
We'll be going the wrong way, mate.
Okay. That's.
I've got no reference.
Flash the map number 24. That should be good to get you home.
Yep.
And then I will incorporate this change and get, because I'm going to redo the whole map now, but -8 degrees is the number. 8 degrees is the number. So I'm just trying to think, does that mean the whole map was advanced by 8 degrees? So 0
Was
was actually 8 degrees, and now 0 is truly 0 degrees, right?
yeah. 0 is truly 0. Well, whatever it is now is 0.
Yeah, because effectively, as we increased it, we retarded spark, and as a result, retarded spark makes less torque, so engine speed drops, right? So yeah, the whole map was advanced by 8 degrees. So that means that I will tell you, you were running at some point in time 50 degrees of spark advance,
Shit.
which is a lot.
Nah, it's an F4R, mate. Can handle anything.